you'll see the West All-Stars and USA. Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Antetokounmpo is out there with LeBron James, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Curry, and it's Doncic in at the 2. Now here's Durant after Luka Doncic's miss. The 10-footer. That one goes. Count it.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Now here's Curry. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Irving looking for an opening. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Giannis against Irving. Antetokounmpo dishes to James. Some nice passing here by the West. 6 to shoot. Here's Giannis. Good, nice job down low.
Boy, once Giannis gets the ball in the painted area, Antetokounmpo is really almost automatic.
Irving passes to Cousins. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Thompson against Curry. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
James, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. And it's Jokic missing. Now USA with it. It's a 3-point game.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside, KD. 1:52 left to play here in the first. Cousins with a screen on James. USA with another miss. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the West. Here's Curry. Banked in off the glass. Curry's got 5 now.
You know, it's so easy to take it for granted when Jokic makes a pass like this. The big fella has us spoiled with his passing ability. It is absolutely exquisite.
So timeout called here, the first for USA. And it's a completely new group for USA. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Lowry passes to Jordan. Trying to end the drought, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
Ball outside for the 3. It's hauled in by USA. Down low, and now it's Green running. He can go all the way.
George's all-around game is very impressive, and his passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
Gobert with a screen for Paul. Gobert dishes to Paul, and Jordan sends it back. Green passes to Lowry, and they take the lead.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Brown, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's George. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Yeah, you gotta respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
George looking over the floor. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. USA. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for USA.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Damian Lillard out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's Paul George, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Sabonis in at the 4. And it's George missing. USA leading by 3. And here is Irving. And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the West.
Now into the lineup for the West All-Stars, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And DeRozan kicks to George. USA moving the ball around. They get a hand on it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Outside DeRozan. Jordan with a screen on Bryant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, the elevated playmaking from DeRozan has been a revelation of late. An all-around threat who still feels underappreciated by many, and I think that drives him quite a bit.
Kevin Durant's checked in for USA.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Lillard the pass to George. Over Durant. That one a little long. USA leading by 5. Here's Irving. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Green up on top. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Lillard with it. Outside, George. The West again cannot hit. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Green with a screen on George. Here's Durant. The shot, no good. And the West will go the other way now. The pass to Lillard. Gobert with a screen on KD. The West again cannot hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The West trails by 7. 1:36 left to play here in the half. Lillard from outside. The West again cannot hit. On the wing, Irving. Defended by George. And it's in there.
You can't allow Irving that look. You just can't give him that. He's too talented a player.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Lillard again missing. USA leading by 9. Up top, Durant. Defended by George. Irving against Lillard. Irving can't get it to go.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Paul George has become such an assertive and confident player who knows exactly when he's in position to get that catch and shoot off.
And here's Irving after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Green with a screen on George. Here's Durant. Great touch on the 16-footer. Durant's got his second basket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And here's George for 3. It's hauled in by USA. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Green finds Irving. Back to Green. And here's KD for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And it's USA.
Your USA team, 20. The West All-Stars, 12.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Durant is out there with Anthony, and there's Klay Thompson. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Cousins in at the center. For USA, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
You know, what comes to mind first when you think of Irving is his handle. Rush hour tight, but also his dynamic ability as a scorer.
And for the West, we've got Luka Doncic. Jokic is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's LeBron James, and it's Curry in at the guard position.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
And for USA, we've got Durant. Klay Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Anthony, and it's Cousins in at the pivot, manning the middle.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
From deep, James. Second shot opportunity, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And that one misses.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, an attitude of joy and unselfishness, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. He's one of the most popular players in the world.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. And here's Jokic after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Jokic sets the screen for Doncic. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you three, the revenge triple.
Cousins with a screen on Curry. Irving from long range. And the three ball is good. Irving's got the lead, back up to 10 now for USA. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Jokic with his screen on Irving. Curry, good. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
Pass to Durant. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
Catching up on the changes for USA. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Cousins. Paul George comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Irving. Now, here is George, following the shot by Chris Paul.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Passes it to Gobert. Stolen by George. To the paint. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
And this has to fire Green up. Whenever he dunks it like that, it gets the whole team energized.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's George, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Kevin Durant. The West All-Stars have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And George drops them both. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, here is George. Gobert with the block. And so it looks like it's still USA's ball. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
.24 seconds left in the third. Pass to Lowry. Shot clock at 5.
And what defense there from Gobert, putting that wingspan to work and not allowing anything easy inside.
Brown dishes the ball. The tray. Gets it off. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And not so fast.
The previous play is under review.
Check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Speed the process with the replay review center in Secaucus queuing up the footage for the...
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for USA. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. Antetokounmpo out there with Gobert. Then it's Curry. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's LeBron in its small forward. Now Doncic. James outside. Lets it go with the three. The offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Persistence pays for Giannis there, using his athleticism and those long arms to collect second chance opportunities for his team.
And the basket by Lowry. And USA leads by 11.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Doncic passes to Gobert.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for USA. And Gobert drops them both. USA leading by 9. The pass to Cousins. Curry against Irving. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Irving's got 11 in the second half. Curry against Irving. Gobert with a screen on Irving. Curry dishes to Gobert. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
And USA making a change here. Durant's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Irving with the ball for USA. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Cousins, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Cousins has got 4 points in the quarter.
Cousins plays inside with an attitude that says, you want to stop me? Give me your best shot.
The West again cannot hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the middle. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Boy, for Cousins, that's really a simple, strong throwdown. Part of his normal operation.
A crossover and the rejection by Cousins. The 3 for Doncic. The rebound by KD. USA leading by 13. Pass to Carmelo. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for USA.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
Gobert, no good. Now USA with it. They lead by the biggest margin of the game. And the West will start out with the possession. Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. We've got Doncic. Antetokounmpo is out there with Jokic. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward.
Jokic has such a great basketball IQ, and his creativity is off the charts. He's capable of a triple-double just about every game.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Irving looking for an opening. Outside, KD. Anthony sets the pick for Thompson. Outside Anthony. Lock at 6. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Luka Doncic.
And you can't afford to bail out a dynamic shooter like Thompson. He'll make you pay at the line. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
It's Jokic top of the key. Pass to Curry. On the wing, James. Jokic with a screen on Irving. And it's LeBron missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Irving finds Cousins. It's Durant on the wing. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And he's off on his first shot of the game. Now here's Curry. Launches a 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
On the wing, Thompson. The pass to Durant. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Doncic. Can't hit from in close.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
For USA, they've been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And so Irving nails both of them. And it's the West All-Stars ball. Trailing by 2, Jokic kicks to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by USA. Durant with a wide open look. Sinks the triple. KD's got a couple of threes now in the first for USA.
You know, the timing Durant had. Does a nice job, really excels at pulling up and then stopping on the dime, straight up, straight down off the dribble and delivering.
Now, here's Doncic. They need this. And he lays it up and in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
No good from Durant. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. It's a three-point game, and the shot goes in.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
No good from Durant. KD's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Curry. A beautiful reverse layup. Curry's got 5.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
Now Durant. Here's Irving. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. West All-Stars lead by 1. After this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Paul out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's Paul George, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Sabonis in at the 4. Brown against Butler. And here is Brown. Green with the rebound. George with the ball. From outside the arc. They get it back. Jordan. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Jordan's got his first points of the game. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Passes it to George. Sabonis with the ball. Guarded by Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A clever play by Paul. He makes sure to get some contact and draw the foul.
The West All-Stars shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Line for 2.
Free throw good, Paul. And so he hits both.
Chris Paul sets a fantastic example for younger players. I mean, CP3 defines what it means to be a pro.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. And it's Brown missing.
So that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Butler passes to Jordan. Butler dishes to Lowry. USA moving the ball around.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
George against George. Jordan trying to free himself up. Excellent D there from George. The West trails by 3. Paul outside. Oh, the lob to Gobert.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
1:31 left here in the second. Lowry passes to Green, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
And USA with some changes. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler, and Irving subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Paul against Irving. Gobert trying to get open, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
The craftiness of Paul really on display everywhere, but especially inside and forcing defenders to commit fouls.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And so George will bring it up for USA. Pops it up for Jordan. It's stolen by Gobert. George against George. Takes the 13-footer. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Now USA with it. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Green with a screen on George. And it's George missing. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
George dishes to Paul. That shot is off. So USA will take it the other way. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock with the step back. Tipped away. Sabonis with the steal.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Ball outside. Back to George. From down in the low post, it goes.
Boy, that's a hard shot even from that range. George had to get that one off against tough defense.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. West All-Stars out in front, leading by 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Now here's Durant. Durant is out there with Anthony. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Klay Thompson. And it's Irving at the 1. Here's Thompson. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Doncic. And for the West, Antetokounmpo out there with LeBron James. Then it's Curry. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Doncic in at the 2 spot. Giannis outside. Jokic a screen. The drive by Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
Cousins with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Thompson misses.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Thompson against Doncic. Makes it off the glass. Doncic has got the lead up to 7 now for the West All-Stars. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
KD with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And James picks up the foul.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. The West All-Stars on D. Irving kicks to Anthony. 5 to shoot. USA with another miss. The West leading by 7. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Jokic a screen. Here's Curry. Pass to Jokic from past the arc. Cousins pulls it in. Outside Durant. Back to Cousins.
2 minutes remaining.
Feed away. No good off the front iron. James looking it over. Pulls up. Offensive rebound. Outside Curry. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. USA trails by 7. Outside Durant. He kicks it to Cousins. Pass to Thompson. Screen by Cousins to stop the drought. USA with another miss. Here's Giannis. Outside Curry. Now the pass to Jokic. Here's Giannis. That one off the back iron and out. And so Cousins will bring it up for USA. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Durant inside. James covering.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or two about drawing fouls.
For USA, they've looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And USA will go for a different look here. Green, he's checked in for Cousins. Jimmy Butler comes in for Anthony. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Thompson. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Kyrie Irving. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Jokic. Paul George comes in for James. Brown, he's checked in for Doncic. And Cole subbed in for Stephen Curry. USA trails by 5. Green finds Durant. Green breaking loose. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Green. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter. Gobert with a screen on KD. Antetokounmpo against KD. Yep, it counts.
Gotta love seeing Giannis move the ball. Not just a scorer now, but a capable passer too.
Outside, KD. Three-pointer. No good there. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. West All-Stars lead by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Now George. They've got Paul George. Lowry out there with Butler. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Some nice passing here by the West. Gobert with a screen on Butler. 6 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Pass to Lowry. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, and he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Paul passes to Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the West All-Stars?
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
Catching up on the changes for USA. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Paul George. Klay Thompson comes in for Butler. And Irving subbed in for Kyle Lowry. The West leading by 6. Brown feeling it out a bit. This one for 3. The West again cannot hit. Green dishes to Irving. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. Pass to Cousins. The West All-Stars pull it in. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Curry. Jokic with the screen on Irving. Curry passes to Jokic. Over Green. The West again cannot hit. USA trails by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Doncic with it. Now Green defending. Count it. Good. Doncic has got the lead up to 8 now for the West All-Stars.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
Count that one.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're in front by 6. 1:24 left to play here in the fourth. Catching up in the changes for USA. Anthony's checked in for Draymond Green. And Kevin Durant subbed in for Harrison Barnes. Bronny's checked in for the West. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David. Durant, count it! And now they trail by just 4.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
Here's Curry. Wow, way off on that one. And KD's got the ball here for USA. Count it, and the foul. That's on LeBron James.
Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
Lillard's checked in for the West.
Kevin Durant at the line for 1.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Here's the pass to Jokic. Jokic sets the screen for Lillard. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Feeds to Durant. It's good!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
And a deep three from Doncic. He's off from 3. So USA wins it. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those.
And it's USA to start out. Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. LeBron James is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Luka Doncic, and it's Curry in at the point guard position.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
You know, what comes to mind first when you think of Irving is his handle. Rush hour tight, but also his dynamic ability as a scorer.
He hits both from the stripe.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Pass to Doncic. Curry on the wing. Over Durant. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
Outside Irving. Durant inside. Working on James. LeBron with some nice D. About a minute played so far here in the first. Doesn't go for him. So USA will take it the other way. KD against Doncic. Here's Durant. He can't get that one to fall. James looking around. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Curry. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Over KD. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Curry.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Knocks down the three ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Jokic with his screen on Anthony. Antetokounmpo kicks to Jokic. Offensive rebound. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
You know, you appreciate the all-around game of the Greek Freak, hitting the boards with relentlessness.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And it's Irving with the ball for USA. Trailing by 2. Cousins with a screen for Irving. 1:44 left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Shakes him. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick, and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
Curry outside. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thank you. I was able to catch up with the head coach for USA. He knows they're up against an excellent defense. He's been planning ways to get around that. He said it won't be easy. You have to fight for every basket, but this is our first matchup against them this year. Maybe we can catch them off guard. And if they adjust to that, well, we're going to have to adjust back. We'll see whose strategy pays off better. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, sounds like they're plotting GA to try and overcome some pretty stingy defense.
Yeah, the play calling is going to be key here, guys. You can't afford to be predictable.
And, you know, that means not only does the ball have to move, but players have to move. Prevent the defense from loading up on one side or the other.
Here's Doncic. Following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. Antetokounmpo passes to Doncic. The West again cannot hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
James against Durant. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Irving. Lets it fly from 18. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Irving's got 6 points.
Irving has the touch needed to do damage from just about anywhere, including from there.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. USA ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Hey guys, what's your take so far on USA?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
The West trails by 4. They've got Lowry. Draymond Green is out there with Paul George. Then it's Jordan, and it's Butler in a 2-guard. From deep, George, a three-pointer is right on target. George has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Able to stretch the floor with his shooting, Paul George takes great pride in knocking down those triples.
And for the West, we've got Brown. Paul George is out there with Sabonis. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
First personal foul. First team foul.
For USA, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
You know, Jordan to me is one of the more reliable bigs in the league. He takes a lot of punishment and rarely takes a night off.
Now here's Paul inside. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Paul. Brown's got his first 2 points. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, this is where Jordan really does most of his eating, finishing after setting a solid screen.
Gobert with a screen for Paul. Passes to Gobert. Back to Paul. 6 to shoot. Dishes it to Gobert. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
George with no one around. So it's USA now. Here's Green. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Paul kicks to Sabonis. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's George. It's hauled in by USA. Fires the three, and Paul George with the three. George has got the lead up to 6 now for USA.
Nice setup for one of the game's best shooters. Paul George, cash money on the catch and shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
It's George on the wing, defended by George. And George gets it to go. George has got 6.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Green with a screen on George. Outside, Green. Another 3 for USA.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Brown outside. And the West hit again from deep.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
George looking around. .58 seconds left in the second quarter. And no good. Brown against Butler. Gobert with a screen on Lowry. And here's George for 3. The shot that time not on target. So USA will take it the other way. Here's Butler. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Well, Butler combines strength and aggressiveness with a really good basketball IQ. He sees the defender is a little out of position and takes advantage of it.
That free throw good from Butler. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for USA. Kyrie Irving comes in for Kyle Lowry. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Now here's Paul. No points in the game yet for him. Butler against George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Well, you really have to like how George uses his body effectively down low there. I mean, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him in that situation.
No good on the second free throw. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for USA. 4-point game. DeRozan against Gobert. And the basket by DeRozan.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
With 1 on the clock, he doesn't hit that one. And it's USA.
The West All-Stars, 19.
Man, please give a big round of applause for Youth Dance Squad.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The West trails by 6. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Anthony. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Durant. And it's Irving in at the 1. Doncic, no good. Now USA with it. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And for the West, Antetokounmpo out there with LeBron James. Then it's Curry. Then there's Doncic, and it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle. Cousins with the bucket.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
And for USA, Anthony out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Durant, and it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Thompson in at the 2. Jokic, and that's in. Nice feet on the play.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
The 3 from KD. The West All-Stars pull it in. To the inside. Giannis dunks it down.
Another high IQ pass by Jokic. I mean, he knows all eyes are on him, and so he gives it up to a ready shooter. That's just good basketball.
Now here's Cousins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For USA, they've gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
And, you know, when Cousins is healthy now, this guy is a quality player. He's a big man that has a lot of versatility.
So he gets them both. The West trails by 6. Curry looking it over. It's good from long range. Curry's got 5 now.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Here's Durant on the wing. Thompson. Cousins with a screen for Thompson. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Thompson. Cousins has got 6 points in the quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Jokic on top. Kicks to Doncic. High arcing shot, and the rejection by Cousins. And Thompson puts up a deep 3. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The West trails by 5. Jokic with it. He's picked up by KD. Taken away by Anthony. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. Shoots from the elbow. The shot by KD. No good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
They get it again. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Some nice passing here by the West. And Jokic slams it in.
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing, you don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebounder.
Now here's Irving. He's got 6, driving the lane. No good on that one.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
USA leading by 3. Thompson from long range. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Jokic passes to Antetokounmpo. Can't cash in from close range.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Blown opportunity.
Anthony kicks to Irving. And there's the pass to KD. Now Anthony shoots over Curry. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Jokic. And they pick up 2. And it's 8 points for Jokic.
Hey, even by NBA standards, Jokic is a mountain of a man. 6'11", they list him at 284. That's almost a 1/7 of a ton, folks. The Joker can handle whatever contact he embraces.
And we've reached the end of the third. USA leads by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Antetokounmpo, Paul out there with Doncic. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's James in at the small forward position. Jokic unable to get that one. So USA will take it the other way. Green finds George. DeRozan in the corner. Shoots over Doncic, and it's DeRozan missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Jokic. On his left side. Shot clock at 6. Jokic with his screen on Lowry.
Well, this is why Draymond usually makes the all-defensive team. Just a major disruptor out there.
Lowry dishes to DeRozan. The shot missing. Nice D from Doncic. The West trails by 4. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. The shot's good from LeBron.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
The USA calls time here. USA with some changes. DeAndre Jordan comes in for Barnes. And it's Butler in for Kyle Lowry. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Lillard's checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I listened to USA's coach as he addressed his team. This is a close game, as you know, but he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
Jokic with the screen on DeRozan. And it's Doncic missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Outside, George lets the 3 fly. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Jokic. And that one goes long. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for USA. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Connects from 3-point range. And now a 6-point USA lead. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth. And USA will go for a different look here. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Jordan. Durant comes in for George. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Butler. Jokic with the screen on KD. And stolen by Cousins. Green against James. It's Durant on the wing. Over to the wing. Here's Cousins. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And USA making a change here. Anthony's checked in. The West All-Stars on D. They trail by 6. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First team foul.
There's 42 seconds left in the game. And Durant launches from deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Shooting for your USA. Kevin Durant.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious. He feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
This is what he's known for. When it's an important possession, Lillard knows how to come through.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Timeout called here by the East. They're going to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Doncic finds James. From deep. Out to Doncic. They grab their own miss. From deep three-point range, gets the three to fall.
And this is who LeBron James is, an incredible leader. When the game is tight, this guy willing to step up.
The USA calls time here. They lead by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Well, Irving isn't the guy I would want to send to the line. He is very comfortable with that shot. And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
So USA wins it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there was...